Right? Yes. Yes. All right. Let's get to work. Hopefully without closing out my entire computer. I'm great at technology in case you guys haven't caught on yet. Let's turn on the screen here so I can see if anyone comments. Perfect. All right, let's get started. I've got a bunch of orders in today. Most of them just from one set. None of them are large orders, which is always nice. But yeah, the majority of these are from a list. Which is, it's definitely a choice from Wizards of the Coast to do the list. From what I understand, they have stopped doing it, and I'm glad that they have, because for the average like small time store, the list is a serious hassle to keep track of. It's huge. Inputting it on TCG Player is an absolute nightmare because there is 500 cards a page, 10 pages. Is it 5,000 entries? No, that doesn't sound right. There is a lot though. Maybe it is close to 5,000. I'll have to check later. But it's definitely a lot, and it can be difficult for a decent sized store to keep track of all of it. Now, that's not to say that I wouldn't be interested in getting a bunch of cards from the list for cheap, just to have in the inventory, but there's definitely no love lost with it being gone. Get some water in me. Stay hydrated, kids. Good old H2O. Yeah, these first like 10-ish orders are all going to be from the list. So that's going to make this a very easy session. Probably more than 10 actually, now that I think about it. But I just inputted a bunch of cards last night. And I'm not surprised one bit. People are buying that stuff up. Lots of good reprints. Lots of terrible reprints, but lots of good reprints in the list too. Alright, let's get this party started. We got Counterbalance, number 31. Dingus Staff, which, for those of you who don't know, this used to be an insanely powerful card, like way back in the day. A sharp conscience is the weapon of the soul. Hana, Weatherlight Navigator. They do not make flavor texts like that anymore. And we got Iroas, Thraben Watcher, Pernicious Deed, and Whip Silk. Get those bad boys out of the way. Iroas, one of the Theros gods. Pernicious Deed, which one of the few cards to feature Freyalise. It's her setting the Soul Bomb on old Phyrexia, Yawgmoth Phyrexia, good Phyrexia, cool Phyrexia. And yeah, it's one of the few cards to have an old walker like that on it. Thraben Watcher, who is nothing like Thraben Inspector. Thraben Inspector being the really cool Pauper All-Star that she is. And then Whip Silk. That's the first 5 done. There's probably plenty more. Let's move you out of the way quick. Get these bad boys sleeved up. Mewtwo, and Force of Will. So I gotta say, I've had a very busy week tending to non-card stuff. Covered in cat hair. Not my own cats. Not my own cats. There are a lot of them. But a busy week. Productive week, but a busy week. I'm hoping that the next 5 or so days of my life can be as, if not more productive. But I finally sat down this week and took care of a big pile of Force of Will cards that I've been hoping to sort for a long time now. How long? Well, they've been in boxes for over 2 years now. I've been hoping to add them to my TCG player inventory for about 2 years. So, they're finally sorted by set. Now all I have to do is alphabetize them and add them to the listings. So I'm going to do some of that today, some of it tomorrow, and then hopefully by Tuesday-ish I'll be most of the way done. But there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 14. There's about 15,000 more cards over there that I'm going to have to get through. And the next few days is going to be a challenge to see if I can't get those all sorted and online in a timely fashion. Fingers crossed. But it's definitely going to be a challenge. I'm definitely going to have to be really focused on that. It's not going to be an easy feat. Get in there. But I'm going to be honest, if I can get all 15,000 of those cards onto TCG Player by the end of next Sunday, I'll count that as a success. Because that is a lot. Get in there. Because I have to stop to eat and do orders. So it'll be a task. I hope I'm up to it. I have other things I'm doing this week too, but that's the big one. Hope to knock that out. Besides that, productive week. Had a good friend of mine, a gentleman, stop by yesterday. Sold me a small Magic collection, which is where a lot of these list cards are coming from. He bought a bunch of, I guess he just had a lot of it. But he also sold me, I'll show you guys in just a second, once I get these ones wrapped up. I didn't want to buy it because I know it's going to be hard to sell. But he did, as part of our little exchange, bring me something cool that I didn't think I would ever get more of, and that I know I can't hold on to. So there's that. Running low on envelopes again, so I'll have to start whipping those out. Come on. There we go. And of course, I hope you guys can hear me just fine. There's that heater there, and then there's one at my feet because I'm in flip-flops today. Because I'm a genius. The smartest. there. That's the first 5 done. Feels good to crack your neck. Alright, I'll be right back. Got something cool to show you guys. This is the Ponies the Galloping set. One of the crazier special promotion crossovers they've done. They did this like back in 2019. So I don't know. 3 little special cards. It was for a charity, if I recall correctly. $30, and your money went to a good cause, children's charity. So that's where this came from. But yeah, he had this when he sold me his collection. Initially, I did not want this because items like this, slightly expensive sealed product, it's always kind of annoying to move just because it sits on your shelf for a long time and you could be using that space and money for something else. But I think it will sell. Just have to find the right price to sell it at. Still, it's a neat item. I've actually got 2 of those now. I've had one for a while just to have, but that's my second one now. I can't keep 2 of them. I have to sell 1. All right, we got more list stuff. Yay! All right, we got Tireless Tribe, Wall of Glare. That should be in this half. Tireless Tribe, Wall of Glare. Then we got Filth, Markov Baron, and Mazarek. Filth. Oh, man. Markov Baron. And Mazarek. Boom. It's nice when you get a bunch of orders that are just all from one set. Makes retrieving them all nice and easy. Get these ones wrapped up. Grab some top loaders from down here. Oh, and top loaders too. So that's going to be another thing I have to pick up in the near future. Always need more top loaders. Always. Hello, Leg. Welcome. Hope you're having a good day. A great day. That's good to hear. Agile Monk. What are you working on and how's your day? My day is going well, very productive, as I had mentioned. As for what I'm working on, Agile Monk, I am fulfilling TCG player orders. Usually what I do when I'm taking care of when I'm hosting a live stream. I had enough orders today that I... Oh, well, thank you. Yes. I've been told before that my beard is one of my few good qualities. Yeah. In addition to all the other stuff I take care of, I run a TCG player store, hoping to set up a physical location at some point, but for now it's digital only. And handling orders is a big part of the day. Lag, you just sold a Lord of the Rings collector booster on TCG the other week. Oh, that must have been pricey. Must have made you a pretty penny. I can barely grow a beard. That is a shame. Beards are great. My gray hairs are showing too. I don't know if they show up on the camera, but yeah. My gray hairs are in. Have you been a pretty nickel? I'm thirsty. Let's finish this one up. Your dad and son got the beard genes. Ah, they skipped you. Well, it's never too late, and you should never give up hope. Try eating a lot of eggs and bacon. Worked for me. My diet switched over to an egg-heavy diet, and my beard grew in pretty fast. Although I will say that right now, in this economy, an egg-based diet is probably nowhere near as cheap as it was when I was much younger. Eggs are pricey. Sitting on like 50 cents an egg over at the nearest supermarket. Ever can't seem to get enough bacon? Oh man, bacon's great. Alright, some more list of cards. We got High-Rend Negotiations, Even Mind Sensor, Tortured Existence, and ooh, some non-list cards. Wow. Yeah, that whole bird flu thing is making getting eggs a pain. Alright, so there's the Tortured Existence. Exactly. What goes with bacon? More bacon. Everyone loves some bacon. Even Mind Sensor. Flaring Pain for you. We need Still need Marchesa's decree and Chiron negotiations. I think this will be a relatively short stream. Ah, you got a chicken coop? Hell yeah, that's cool as hell. If I had the land for it and the money for it, I would also definitely be raising chickens. Chickens are awesome. These ones ready to go. Super Retro Gamer Bros, what are my thoughts on the new MetaZoo? It's not out yet, right? We still have some time before it's officially out. I'm not holding my breath, but I believe I've answered this question before. If the new MetaZoo solves the problem of its rules, the core rules are fine, but the card rules, the individual cards, a lot of them are far too silly to be in a card game, just because a lot of them are nonsensical. You know, some of them care about the kind of clothing you're wearing, some of them, and all that jazz. So if they fix that and make cards have more down-to-earth, followable rules, and then they fix their problem of the print runs and distribution that they had going for a while, where some sets were overprinted and other sets were underprinted. I feel like if they fix those two problems and then do a serious amount of legwork with getting more people on board and rebuilding some of the trust people have in the game, because remember, a lot of trust was lost for that game. But if they work hard, I think they can make it successful. The problem is, the first MetaZoo now has it has a lot of negativity towards it. There's not a lot of people who care for it. There's not a lot of people who would trust it. It's going to be a hard sell for a lot of people. Angel Monk started in June 24, and you already have 700 subs. Congrats. Thank you. Although some of them are probably carriers from my other channel. This is my second channel. This one's Frank's Hobbies. The other one is Lore Seeker. That one focuses just on Magic the Gathering lore, and this one is for everything else. Have you seen the release cards I put a couple days ago? Digimon Economy? No, I have not seen any of the cards. A friend of mine is... I'm going to go ahead and say he's a crazy collector for MetaZoo, and I'm sure that when the new stuff comes out, he will be sharing... I screwed that up. No, it's about everything. Agile Monk. I talk about anything that interests me that day. So, board games, video games, tabletop RPGs, card games of all sorts. Other hobbies like rock collecting. Once summer comes around, I'm going to be talking about like hiking and rock collecting. I have a video already for model making, miniature painting, etc. Basically anything that interests me. I've thought about doing top 10 anime videos on the channel, just to, you know, give my opinion on anime, since I like anime. Top 10 movies. I like films. This really is just a channel where I will talk about whatever interests me that day. Thank you, Super Retro Game Bros. Much appreciated. Oh, he's got a rock tumbler. Rock tumblers are awesome. I wish I had one. I do not. They're loud though, right? I'm pretty sure they're pretty loud. At least the ones I'm aware of are always pretty loud. run in the basement. That's good. Sadly, I do not have a multi-story building, so just the house and the garage. It's nice. Are there any more cards for the list I need? That looks like a negative. Let's put you back, unless this swamp is in here by chance. It very well could be. Foil lands are something I did a terrible job at organizing. Yep, it is. Awesome. I'm amazing at what I do. Alright, so Midnight Hunt, Commander Legends, Ikoria, Kaladesh, and Kaldheim. Let's grab the Commander Legends stuff first. Down you go. Commander Legends, we've got Vow of Torment. Right at the end of the set. One copy. The Vow of Torment. Then for Innistrad, Midnight Hunt. Alright. We've got 3 non-foil Rotten Reunions as well as a foil. So this guy just really likes Rotten Reunion, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. Korea, we got Barrier Breach. Barrier Breach. There's not a lot of Ikoria cards left in this box. We have Kaladesh and Kaldheim. Kaladesh gives us Start Your Engines, which I suppose is relevant. That's the one that turns vehicles into creatures, right? Vehicles you control become artifact creatures. Yep, I was right. And then Armed and Armored from Kaldheim. I have no idea what that one does. I do not remember this card at all. Oh, it's another vehicles you control become artifact creatures. Okay. Okay. That guy's going all in on vehicles, I guess. All right. 5 more out of the way. Let's wrap them up. 2, 4. You get a penny sleeve because there's a stack of cards. Ah, it's raining heavier outside. I'll be right back. Let me go see how bad this is. Oh, I can't see out that window. Oh. It's raining. Not a downpour, so it's not a huge concern, but it is raining. That's fine. I'll be out here all day anyway. Nice try. All right. That's coming down now. It sounds heavier. Hang on, I'll be right back. Well, you'll be able to see it. Or I guess not. Yeah, it's coming down heavier. Not anything outside, right? Always a good day for rain, I say. As long as it doesn't lead to ice down the road, because it could. Might be interfering with the stream though. If I freeze up, don't panic, I'm still here. I guess the storm might mess with the Wi-Fi. Use with that one. Duh. All right. Yeah, we are definitely making good progress because this is, what, 15 orders deep? Only a half hour in. This is good. It's really pounding out there, though. Holy crap. Three left. More than 15 orders in. All right, time for a count. Oh no, we are 18 orders deep. All right, I'm making better time than even I thought. All right. We only got 3 left. Making really good time today. We got Vanguard, which I hate looking through because I organized that so poorly and it's a pain to fix. Take some advice from me. When you're sorting things and adding them to your TCG player inventory, just do yourself a favor and sort them in a very comfortable way that you think you will be using for a long time, and don't do what I did with Vanguard and just kind of throw them all in one box and hope for the best. Because I am deeply regretting that decision every time I get a Vanguard order. Vanguard is a nightmare to work with. VEB01. Alright. Now is it in this section or in a different one? Tyrant Deathrex. They are here. Excellent. Yay. Yeah, this is how my Vanguard stuff is organized. It's just all the stuff from one section in one box. Which doesn't seem like it's a problem, except it's easy to forget what sections are in which of the boxes. I've got a few. And I'm not really sure what I want to do to try and fix that. Heavy hitters, take it on the chin. Oh, not here. Next one up. All right, it's over here somewhere. All right. Take it on the chin. 3 copies. Excellent. And then from Legacy Lost and Force of Will, we have Steam Explosion. All right. I absolutely love the overall aesthetics for Force of Will. The copies of Steam Explosion. Right, let's wrap these up. Call it a night. Really starting to hammer on the roof. How bad is it now? Oh, much worse. It is raining out there. Middle of February, it's raining. Wonderful. What is this? Pokemon? Well, I know it was shorter than usual, but with the last order done, got nothing else to live stream. So thank you guys so much for joining me again. I hope you had a relaxing time. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Ciao. Boop.